Hey, everybody, welcome to the Art Boss Formula. My name is Karen Auha, and today we're going to be talking about eyeballs. We're going to be talking about how do we get more eyeballs on our artwork because running an art business comes down to math, numbers, and formula. It is no different than if you went and purchased a building, rented some retail space in downtown, and you need to have people coming through your door. You know that if you're paying rent or you purchase a building and you've set up a beautifully curated art gallery inside of a physical building, if nobody comes into your building, no one's going to purchase your artwork. It's about getting eyeballs on your artwork. So if you want to set up that same kind of system inside of your online market where you simply need to tap in and leverage the power of social media and a URL or a website so that you have the traffic you need so that you can close the sales that you want. That's what we're going to be doing today. So grab a spot in your house or your studio, grab a beverage of choice, grab a cup of coffee, some tea, a soda, water, because we're going to be digging in. I want you to understand what you need to be doing to get more eyeballs on your artwork. So you know this, you understand the concept of the only way to sell your artwork is to actually have someone see it, right? We can't be selling artwork if no one ever sees it, if we're not talking about it, if we're not connecting with our clients. So we don't need to spend a whole lot of time talking about why you need to get more eyeballs on your art. We need to start talking a little bit about some of the places where we can get stuck and some of the places where there's small shifts and changes we can make today inside of our business that will allow for us to get our artwork in front of more people. Over the last year, Team Art Boss and I have worked with over 8,000 artists who want to sell their artwork online. For some of them, it just sounded really super sexy, but when it comes down to it, they're like, yeah, no, I'm not really super interested in selling my artwork. For other artists, they're super serious and they want to have financial freedom. They want to have personal freedom by selling their artwork online. And they are willing to do what it takes so that they can get more eyeballs on their business. Over the last year, I was able to see 3 places where artists can get stuck and this can limit them in their ability to sell artwork. And it starts right at the very beginning, right where we need to be connecting with more of our potential customers, and we need to be building our social media following, our likes, all of everything that happens at the top of our sales funnel. So I'm so excited to be able to just kind of jump into these 3 areas where artists can get stuck in their social media, which keeps them from making the income that they want to. Here's the great news. Next week, Tuesday, January 10th, I am going to be hosting the Art Boss Challenge where we're going to be looking at the whole entire Art Boss formula, the whole entire formula, every single component that goes into running a business. Whether you're running any kind of business in the world, every business uses this proven method for selling their artwork online. And I'm going to show you how to use it to sell your artwork. Today, we're just going to talk about a sliver of your full entire business. We're going to talk about the very beginning where we start engaging with our followers. We may not even know if they're going to be potential clients yet, but we need to start working in social media in the place where there are billions, that is with a B, billions of people who are out there in social media on a daily basis. And we just need to find a handful of them who are ready to purchase our artwork. And we need to find a handful of them that we can connect with and create that human relation so that we can give them everything they need to say yes. And when we make our offers, they're pulling out their credit card. So let's go ahead and do it. The first place where I can see that artists get stuck. And it comes down to first understanding and acknowledging and making a decision on whether they truly want to sell their artwork online. They need to get to the place where instead of the objections and worrying about, oh, what are people going to think of me if I'm trying to sell my artwork in my website or my social media, where they get past the objections of where they're saying, I don't want to be too salesy. I don't want my family to think that I'm too salesy. I don't want my friends to get annoyed. They have to be able to move past those objections to where they proudly and unapologetically stand in front of their social media and they say, I'm a powerful artist. I have an amazing product, and my social media and my website are powerful tools that allow for me to make money, that allow for me to have a thriving business. So the first place and the first decision where professional artists can often struggle, whether they've been doing this for a while or not, they come to the place where they have to go, yes, my online presence and my social media is a powerful tool that gives me financial freedom. And I don't care if I have a friend who thinks I'm selling too much in my social media. I don't care if I have a family member who would rather see more pictures of my dog and my kids than to understand that I'm leveraging the power of social media to allow for me to have financial freedom. I'm also going to tell you, if your friends start complaining that you're like, you're too salesy, you're out there, we can help you with your messaging. And I'm also going to tell you, most of your friends, like all those high school friends and things that I know that you're worried about, well, what if they think that I'm too salesy? They're actually going to be in awe of you and say, oh my goodness, I had no idea that they had such a powerful product that connects with people and changes lives. And they're going to start coming out of the woodwork and start purchasing your artwork instead of just being looky-loo. So it's just the first place that I watch artists, and that sometimes they can allow objections like just fear of being in front of their social media and fear of what other people think stop them from claiming what they really want. So it's just a choice that we need to make, but it was one that we need to spend a little bit of time just kind of acknowledging that, yes, social media is big. Social media is full of people who are out there, and they're just out there. They're out there doing their own thing. And when we actually leverage the power of it, when we stand up in front of our businesses, when our message is powerful and people see that we're selling artists, that is where the magic is. It's not anything about there's no work. It's about when you actually use the system. That's when it's not magic. It's called synergy. Okay. So number two. Okay. So then let's just say there's some of you out there is like, yeah, Karen, I was like totally in it. I get it. Social media is important. I'm willing to be in front of my social media. Let's move on. Okay. So I know some of you are like, yeah, nope, not an issue. But I'm going to also say, here's the second thing, that over all the hundreds of social media audits, the website audits that I do for artists, when I go look for you, here's the question, where are you? Where are you? Like I'll do a Google search. I know how to go through social media and look for you and your artwork. I know how to do Google searches. And if I have to spend even 5 minutes trying to find any sort of artwork on you, then you don't show up as an artist. And I'm starting to think I might not have the right person here. Even if you have a uniquely spelled name, there's a lot of Karen Auhaus out there, kind of crazy. There's a bunch of us out there. We need to be able to make it easy for our customers to find us. So I'm asking you, do you know where you are? When your social media comes up, does it tell people that you're an artist, or are you hiding behind your social media? So many artists who have fabulous artwork, who have been artists for years, when I look for you, you're hidden behind private groups, private accounts, and I can't see your work. I will do the extra digging because you've asked me to do a social media audit for you, but I guarantee you your clients will not look any further. Instead, they will find someone else to purchase from. So, if you say, yes, I'm going to use my social media, my URLs, my website, and my online presence to sell more artwork, yes, I want to do that. But if I can't find you, we need to make sure that all the friction and all of the things that would keep our customers from being able to find us, we have to remove all of those barriers. So, where are you? Do you know if you're easy to be like to find? If you do a Google search, if you look in Facebook, is it easy to find your artwork? Okay, so the first place that I look for you is in your profile. And I would say 85% of the time, those 8,000 artists that I've worked with, there's no indication that you're an artist. I can't even tell until I start digging in, and your clients will just stop right there. They won't look any further. So, number three, now let's review. Yes, I want to claim my social media as a powerful tool and my websites as a powerful tool for my business. Yes, I understand I need to be in front of my social media, and I would like to know how to optimize my social media. We can help you with that. We can help you get everything optimized so that when people are looking for you, they can easily find you and validate that, yes, I'm in the right place. Yes, this is the person that I want to purchase from. And number three, we need to talk about numbers. When we first talked, I said, hey, selling artwork, any art business, any business at all is about numbers. It's about formulas, and it's about understanding how to use your math to produce the results that you want, to produce the sales that you want. So I'm going to ask you, have you done a social media audit? Have you done an audit of how many clients you currently have? How many people who are following you? How many people on a monthly basis at minimum? Like, I need to know on a monthly basis, how many of your followers, we're not even talking about clients yet or even leads, how many of your audience members, your followers see what you're doing on a monthly basis? Okay, so yes, I know you're going to want some numbers, and I'm going to tell you, starting place, you should have 5,000 followers somewhere. You can add them up across all of your assets. We can show you how to do a social media audit. If you want a social media audit, you want to have a like one that you can do all by yourself. That's what we're going to be doing next week at the Art Boss Challenge. So make sure you join us for that challenge, because we're going to be giving you those tools that you need to see, like, do I have what I need in order to even just get started and get my art business going? Okay. So if you have purchased a vehicle, we're going to call your art business a vehicle. You've purchased it. You purchased all the canvas, the wood, the the clay, the metal for your business, and you put it all together, and you have an art business because you have the products that you need. You've bought the paints and the canvas and everything. You put your product together. But if your vehicle doesn't have wheels and it's still up on blocks, how can you expect for it to get you to where you want it to go? Your following, your social media followers, your audience, your art lovers who are sitting out there and are waiting for you to find them are your tires. And we want you to have your tires. So I have watched artists put together 5,000 people inside of their container in a matter of a month. We can help you do that. We can help build your social media following. We can help get it optimized. I've also watched artists create like $2,000 worth of sales in one day by simply finding 2 or 3 people out in their big out in the universe, out in their social media, pull them quickly through their selling system and close $1,500, $2,000 in a day just by finding a handful, 2, 3, maybe 4 people who purchase your artwork. So this is about understanding your art business. This is about understanding your numbers, understanding the formulas that you need. Today, we just simply talked about the very top of your sales funnel, where you are connecting with your followers. We're pulling people out of that 2 billion people who are floating around out in the universe, who are checking into their social media on a daily basis, and just pulling a handful of them out so that you can pull them into your own selling system. You can give them everything that they need to say yes, so that when you make your offers, they're pulling out their credit cards. So today, that's what we talked about. Talked about top of the funnel. Good news is next week, we're going to be talking about the whole entire selling system, the Art Boss formula. How do you apply the Art Boss formula to your art business? We're going to be unpacking the 3 components that you need to understand and leverage inside of your art business so that you can increase your 2023 sales. I'm going to be putting the link to register down below. So if you haven't registered yet for the Art Boss Challenge, there's still plenty of time. We would love to have you. And maybe we'll see you on next Tuesday. That's for the Art Boss Challenge. You need to be over in the Art Boss Challenge Facebook group. If you're not there yet, don't worry. Again, the link is below. And we're going to start Tuesday, 12 p.m. Central Time, and we're going to dig into the whole entire Art Boss formula. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.